So how you put in your hand first and then
Oh, it don't matter.
oh, it's so pretty. Ah! I'm so excited.
Silly.
Ooh, that's pretty.
World premiere, world premiere.
Ooh, that's so pretty. Oh, that's so pretty.
You are now watching the Black Content Corner. You are now watching the Black Content Corner.
Hey guys, it's me, Kiana. Welcome to my channel. Oh my gosh, I miss you guys. We're here again at the Black Content Corner. And if you're new, I'm so sorry. If you're new to my channel and you've been anticipating this season 2 Black Content Corner, welcome. Have a seat. As you guys know, I lay out snacks in the back so you guys can, pick that up, get what you need. Get comfortable because this is going to be a great show. And if you're returning, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for hitting 1,000 subs. I say it in every video because I didn't officially celebrate, but you guys, I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you so much. So we're here. We're back again. Season 2. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I truly do. Thank you. Guys, it's October 5th, 2020, and we are officially in the fall season. Well, it was official last month, but we're officially here. This is my favorite season of the friggin' year. The year that we've had, I just need a little relief. And usually during this time of year, I get some relief because it gets a little chilly. It's boots and skirt season, As if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that. And also hit that bell so you can be notified when I upload, so we can get into this season together. You know what I'm saying? I've been brainstorming some ideas, but you know what I'm saying? We're gonna work it out. We're gonna work it out. So let's get into it. You guys are in for a treat. You're gonna thoroughly enjoy this episode. This season, the format is gonna be a little different. I figured that I would get some interviewing in there and, get people to actually speak about their brand and their platform themselves so that they can also gain subscriptions, of course. And also just so they can get a feel out, because last season, as you guys remember, I was just talking about what I felt about the channel and what I loved about it. So now I'm going to incorporate a little bit of both. So stay tuned, guys. I'm excited. I want you to meet everybody that I have on my panel. They're so great. So Thank you guys again. Let's get into it. I'm sorry. So, as you guys saw today, we will be featuring the small YouTuber at Crunchy Stuff. Actually, she is my sister, blood sister. Wanted to showcase somebody you guys can really pull from. Before we get into anything, we're gonna start with, you guys already know what's the deal. We're gonna start with the Black business shout out. Today's Black business shout out goes to Quiscafe. Despite the trials, tribulation, and tragedy that 2020 has had to offer, Kiana pushed through and opened her restaurant September 1st, 2020. Quiscafe is a home-style kitchen that specializes in comfort food with a twist. Kiana's specialty items are the Hawaiian pineapple cherry wings, and of course the original Philly cheesesteak, being that Kiana is a Philly native. She uses all authentic ingredients, and then she tops it off with a Sunday tea, a sweet tea that's infused with cucumber and mint. Kiana says, and I quote, "We are excited to put a delicious smile on our customers' faces during such a challenging time in our country." Quiscafe is located in Richmond, Virginia. She offers pickup, delivery, and catering services. Her menu ranges from a wide variety of items, including wings of different flavors. I definitely would love to try her Hawaiian pineapple cherry wings, because that sounds delicious. Different sides, beverages, desserts, as well as kids' meals. Key's slogan is "Make food great again." Here are some quotes from happy customers at Quiscafe. Keita Coleman said, "Key is always so sweet, professional, and meticulous about what she's serving. I am happy to bring her cooking not only to me, but to my family." Nina Rosin said, "Her food is made with love, and you can taste and see she truly has a passion for cooking and catering." Azelle says, "Every time I eat Key's traveling pot, it feels like I'm sitting at my mother's table." You can visit Quiscafe on Instagram at Quiscafe. Her website is in the description bar, and you can go to her site to pre-place your delivery or pickup order. For private or corporate catering, email quiscaferva@gmail.com. Here's a direct quote from Key. "We cook with love, and that stems from the love we have for each other." Guys, if you're in the Richmond, Virginia area, go hit up Quiscafe. I'm going to leave her link to her Instagram and website, quiscafe.com, in the description bar below. Check out her food. It looks really great. She offers a wide range of selection on her menu. Head over to her Instagram. Go ahead and follow, support, and if you're in the Virginia area, hit her up. She offers pickup, delivery, and also catering. I'm not in the Richmond, Virginia area, sadly, but if you are, go over to her cafe, check her out, and let her know that Kiana Vision sent you. If I was in Virginia, you wouldn't have to tell me twice to go over there. I'd just be over there. I mean, period. I almost macaroni and cheese. Guys, if you don't do anything, if you didn't learn anything from this year, everything that's going on, one thing you need to have learned is to support Black and buy Black. Support small businesses. Okay guys, so I was excited to feature this channel, not because she's my sister, but because I wanted to highlight something that wasn't so popular in the Black community. I haven't seen a lot of Black people doing this. Don't get me wrong, maybe I'm just missing, because YouTube is so big. It's probably because I just haven't come across it. I was very intrigued by my sister starting this channel. She definitely stepped out the box with this one. I have never seen this before until I was introduced to it by her. I've seen ASMR before, but I just hadn't seen the chalk crushing. So when she told me that she was coming out with a YouTube channel, I was like, interesting. And guys, she has been progressing pretty quickly. Guys, as you saw, my sister did let me crush with her a little bit. I had so much fun. She explained to me everything that I needed to know. She kind of gave me a tour of how everything works, where she keeps everything, you know, everything that goes into it. If you're serious about your craft, you do have to invest. You feel what I'm saying? And that is another reason why I was inspired to feature her, because I feel like she's taking it seriously, and I feel that that leads to success. When you take it seriously and you put in the work, it leads to success. I admire the effort that she's putting into it. I admire the fact that she is producing quality content, that she's taking this seriously. YouTube is a job. If you want to be monetized, then you have to take it seriously, right? I know that we have our ups and downs and we feel like, sometimes we just want to stop, right? I do it all the time, but we have to keep pushing through and keep going, and you have to invest in yourself. I'm so inspired by my sister's channel to keep pushing and to invest and to try different things, because you never know what's gonna hit. So you guys know the season 1, I would just talk about the channels that I found and I would explain what I liked about them. So this season I'm gonna do it a little bit different. I'm going to give the small YouTuber a platform, ask a few questions, and give them a platform to say anything they want to say to their audience. Take a look at this clip of me interviewing my sister at Crunchy Stuff ASMR. Take a look.
First of all, welcome to my channel. First of all,
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
thanks for allowing me to have you live on here. Let's talk about this channel that you created. You feel what I'm saying? If you guys don't know already, it's at Crunchy Stuff ASMR with underscores in between each word. But tell my audience or my visionaries, why did you create your channel?
Oh, so I created my channel because I ended up crushing on my own a lot, and I didn't make anything yet. I was just crushing Gymchalk and buying it and redoing it, and I was like, I could be doing this for even more fun and for other people. I started out crushing because my daughter, we like watching it together. When she was having a birthday come up during quarantine, I tried to make it fun, and we made things for the week. And then when her birthday came, she had a slime party because she likes slime a lot. Not really a party because we was in quarantine, but just a couple of cousins. Yeah, so it just seemed like the natural progression, because first I was watching it for years, and then I was doing it with my daughter, and then I started doing it on my own. I was just like, okay, the next thing to do is to film it and put it out there for other people.
What are some of the positives that you can highlight since you joined is it the ASMR community, or do you say like chalk crushing ASMR community?
Well, I would just say the ASMR community, period, because it's a melting pot. Like, you have people who crush chalk, some people who crush foam, some people who crush soap. But to me, it's even if you don't crush and you're doing eating or something like that, they all kind of blend together some kind of way. They're all sensory.
I love your videos. You're the one who introduced me to chalk crushing. I've never followed nobody doing this. How much time in a day would you say you dedicate towards your channel and crushing?
In a day, like, let's say, okay. So when I wake up, I might have something, because I do a lot of my making stuff when I feel inspired. Because at first I was just doing it every day because I'm committed to daily posts right now for a while. I do put time into it every day, but it's not like clocked hours. I'm not like between this time I'm gonna do it. But I will like wake up and go check my dehydrator because it probably went off sometime in the night. And then after I get off work, go check it again and see if the lighting is nice outside to crush. Like I think about it every day, and I'm doing something toward my channel every day.
Is it expensive to maintain the channel, or would you say for somebody who might want to start doing ASMR videos, the crushing that you do, or any type of ASMR, not necessarily mukbanging as well, because you have to buy.
I bet that's expensive.
Right, you have to buy the food to eat. Clearly, when we're small, we're not getting monetized.
I think it can be expensive depending on how you do it. Chalk can be expensive depending on what you buy, how much you buy, and stuff like that. But it's a good thing we can reform, so that saves some money. Right. And then if you're like me, you want glitter and color and all that other stuff, and then not to mention the equipment for recording. Like, it can get expensive, but I think that goes for like all YouTubers. Like, whatever your niche is, you gotta put time into it. And I'm a cheaper person. Like, I'm not really that cheap, but I don't agree like that. I want to not go like balls to the walls spending all the money before I know that this is
It can be
right. And I think it can. I think I've already been proven that like people like it. I can be good at it. I can increase in my abilities and get better. So yeah, it can be expensive and it's going to get more expensive, to be honest, but it should pay off.
So you just mentioned something about reform. Can you explain to everybody what reforming is?
Oh, so you can buy chalk as a powder or kind of crumbled already and in like little packs that athletes use. But the ones that I like is the block. Most people use those because they sound amazing on camera and the feeling of it to crush and everything. So you'll crush that. And then when you want to remake something, you add whatever you want to it, or you could just use it plain. The main ingredient is chalk and water, and you would let it dry. That's a reform. And then you get something crunchy again.
Right. So you're just taking the new blocks that you had and using it to your advantage by reusing it. It's like recycling chalk.
Yeah, it is.
Do you find that there are a lot of people of color, Black people, us in your community, in the crushing ASMR community?
Yeah, so I think so. It depends on like the ASMR. I think we're everywhere.
Exactly.
But I see us more in different pockets of ASMR, like with the chalk and stuff like that. I see a lot of Black and brown people, but I didn't at first. So I don't know. I just wasn't seeing it on my feed. And I had like maybe 4 or 5 favorites that I watched all the time. I wasn't really diving into the community. But when I started to get further into it, we everywhere.
That is your community predominantly on YouTube, is why I asked. But I'm sure every community has Black people in it. Some people believe that YouTube may not be giving people of color the same opportunity as white people or other people. So that's why I asked the question, because I just wanted to know what your perception was of it. But of course, I would assume that, yes, of course, because we're everywhere.
You already know, like, we have to fight harder to be in certain spaces. People won't see it like that. They're like, it's the internet, is equal opportunity, whatever, but it just is what it is. You don't know what YouTube is pushing more than what it's not pushing. I actually saw a list of things that get monetized easily, and it wasn't about color, Black or white, but I saw that what I know YouTube most for is hair tutorials, makeup tutorials, stuff like that. And a lot of us do that. A lot of us women and men are doing that. And I look up stuff all the time for hair, even though I don't have any anymore. But
where'd they go?
And I saw that list, beauty channels and stuff like that was on it, but it was at the bottom.
Right.
So I was like, But you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I wouldn't expect that to be at the bottom. But
the ASMR was at the bottom, or the beauty stuff?
No, the beauty stuff.
Okay, right.
Yeah, like it was in order, like what gets monetized is the best, or
ASMR was up there, wasn't it?
It wasn't on the list.
Really?
It wasn't in the top 10s. So I just saw the top 10. It wasn't even on there.
Oh wow, because I kept looking at lists and
it might have been an old list.
That was a big one, and I could believe it because everywhere you turn, ASMR everything. Like I even found a woman, shout out to Annoying Ass Dee. She does ASMR hair washing videos, and I thought that was pretty unique. But,
yeah. You know what? Mukbang might have been on the list individually.
Okay.
But and it could have been an old list, but I don't remember seeing ASMR.
But the reason I asked that question because I've been wanting people to that question comes up a lot, like when I saw people's lives, they ask that a lot, and I just want to know people's different experiences because I personally don't know. Just like you said, who knows who's being held back or if we're having the same opportunities as others. Well, I wouldn't say. I do believe that everybody has an opportunity to be monetized on YouTube, right? But I don't know if we all take the same route to get there. There's such thing as stereotypes, and I think even YouTube, whoever runs YouTube, they probably, just like you said, assume that we just do hair. Yeah, because I see a lot of that too. A lot of big Black YouTubers are the families that do pranks on each other and, you know, travel. It's like, it's a certain niche for Black people on YouTube. So yeah, I find a lot of different people all the time who do different things, and I definitely want to share with my audience different YouTube channels so they can see the different options that they may be able to have to start a YouTube channel. It doesn't always have to be hair, makeup, you know, family pranks, mukbang. I'm sorry. Shout out to everybody who has those channels, because there's nothing wrong with them. But I do believe that we can step outside of our box, especially if the goal is to be monetized. Because I personally believe, which leads into my next question, that you will be monetized pretty soon based on your content and based on the numbers that you're doing. So if you don't mind telling my audience, when did you start your YouTube channel? And how many subscribers, like how have you progressed so far? How many subscribers, and how do you feel like your analytics are going? You don't have to tell us in detail.
Okay, so I started like mid-August, like dead mid-August. I want to say like between the 12th and the 15th. I remember I started that week. And right now it's the end of September right now. And I have like 400. I'm like 3 or 4 subscribers away from 400. So I'm gonna just celebrate that now. I got 400 coming up.
400 is great.
Yes,
400 is great. You said
I'm excited about that. My goal was to have 100 by the end of the month, and I have 400. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? That was like surpassed what my expectations were. So I'm proud of myself, and I'm super
round of applause.
Grateful to my subscribers and my watchers. Absolutely. And you know, I see where in my analytics they're kind of confusing to me. I don't know what to make of them sometimes, but like, excuse me,
not the whole alcoholic over there. Don't do the drunk man burp.
I don't know if that's ASMR, but maybe.
That's, to me, that's I mean, I get people want to hear the food chewing. I find it interesting too, but you want me to
like the food chewing. I do. I like when people like,
especially when you watch the Asian ones and they be fucking up. I'm sorry, they be killing them noodles. And they put that thing.
And when they look dead in the camera, like,
I be like, what?
No, let me tell you, when they be eating ice.
Yeah,
when they be eating that big ass ice, I be like, I'm thirsty now. I'm almost like,
okay,
but what was I even talking about?
Oh Lord, she drunk.
I come a long way from a month and a half about, I feel like. There are people who do way bigger numbers than me in that period of time, and people who do less. I'm just blessed to be doing numbers, period.
Doing numbers, you know yeah, I feel like you're doing numbers, and I think your numbers they're brag worthy, and you should be proud, because you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like you said, them analytics, they will
that's what I was gonna say. My analytics say that 80% of the people watching me are not subscribed. But I'm still even grateful for that 80%, because you know, you need the watch time hours and everything like that. Right. And you know, that just proves to me, just my personal self, like when I see how many times they viewed and everything like that, like what they like, what they don't like, what I need to do next.
Right.
You know, it helps me out. You doing a little something for the people? You gotta zoom into your mouth like.
Gulp. I'm just kidding. Okay, so next question. You being really silly.
Wait, I just wanted to tell y'all that Kiana Vision is my sister. I don't know if y'all know that.
Right. They're probably like, you're really comfortable with your guests. But no, I mean, she my sister, blood sister. Same mom, same daddy.
Right.
But so my next question is a little bit more personal. Do you feel like having your YouTube channel has changed you in any way?
I feel like it has lifted stress for me because I'm a very anxious, nervous person. Like I was saying, I'm kind of weird. So it gives me something to do. Like I said, I put thought into it every day. It gives me less time to think about my worries and all that kind of stuff. And like you said, I'm newly single. It puts in place like a rebound.
Right. We don't want you out here trying to, jump on anybody slinging peen. You need to be able to.
It does give me some sense of purpose, and I love the people who I'm interacting with. I just really enjoy, that people enjoy the same thing I enjoy.
I feel the same way. It's a way to connect. It's a way to brush up on your speaking skills. In your channel, you don't talk. She's just crushing, but it does brushing you up on communicating with people. Period. Whether you're in their inbox, whether you're in the comment section. It's an enjoyable, experience. So I completely understand what you're saying. You feel me? And
so can I ask you the same?
Sure. What take over?
I was gonna say, how is it for you, like being a YouTuber? As far as like, where have you grown, or what does it do for you?
Okay, YouTube does everything for me. Okay. Besides pay my bills, but we're working on it. What it does for me is it allows me to have an outlet, like you said. Like, I enjoy, mingling, and I'm a shy person. I wouldn't say I'm shy. I'm an introvert, and I'm a little reserved sometimes. But it does allow me to cut it off when I want to, go back to it when I want to, and then just kind of make meaningful connections with people that I just never thought I would even be engaging with.
This candle getting hot. Hold on a second. It's getting hot over here.
It's making you hot?
Yeah.
Why is it so smoky?
The candle is getting hot. I had to blow.
That thing hot.
It's still lit.
Why that thing hot? Janelle, put water on it.
It smells like pumpkin spice. That's why I just gotta burn it because I need to chill and stuff.
Like last night I cleaned the whole house. That's another reason why I was yelling at these damn kids, because they don't appreciate nothing. Being a mother is a thankless job. We already know. But I got my marshmallow wax scents and my pumpkin things burning. I decorated, so nighttime is lit over here. It's okay.
Yeah.
Is there any other ventures that you're working on? Is there any other? Do you plan on starting an additional YouTube channel? Is this going to be it for you? Tell us. Inquiring minds want to know.
I think my daughter really likes. She always asks me to record her crushing, and she always asks me to record her dancing and doing everything. Maybe I could do something with her.
I saw her on the little chat. I mean, how much cuter
on my story?
Yes, like what? That girl was just like dancing.
Yeah, like making a powder that's. Speak of the devil, she's here. Hold on a second.
Hi, Kiana. Hey, Mama Sita. You doing? Look at that pretty girl. I miss you.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
She's talking to me about crunchy stuff.
Okay, so my question to you is, how does it feel being the daughter of a YouTuber?
Good.
Good. Oh my gosh, what's good about it?
Because it's fun.
It's fun. Do you ever help mommy crush?
Yes.
You do? So you did a video before? You did a video?
Yes.
Okay, so say bye.
Bye.
Talk to you.
Bye, pretty girl. I will talk to you later, okay? I love you.
All right.
I like you.
Aww.
Name the channel Crunchy Stuff because that's what she called it. Yeah, so I say gotta call it Crunchy Stuff.
Have you had any negative experiences since you've been into the community?
Negative. I've seen where other people had really negative comments, It's not often, but I've heard them talk about it. Like, this is what happened when.
Mhm.
But for me, I have people that are just petty. They don't really, like, they be like, I don't like this. Or one lady go write too slow on one of my crushes, like too slow. I was like,
Oh, people,
you too slow. But let me stop. I was just like, if you don't like it, go watch something else. Like,
That's how it is.
But anyway.
YouTube can be overwhelming, and then it's like, we're small now. Imagine when we get all them too slow comments from like a billion people. It's like the trolls are real, and I've seen what YouTube does is they post the how do you say? Sometimes they post the most favorable comments, and then if everybody, more people are giving negative comments, they will put that at the top of the comment section,
because that's the
general consensus. But if you scroll all the way, you'll get the more positive. So every channel has its pros and its cons, you know what I mean? So that goes into my next question, and my final question: what advice would you give to another small YouTuber in the ASR community or other? But what advice do you have to give other YouTubers?
In the ASMR community, I would say connect with your other ASMR artists. Like, don't be afraid to ask them, even though I'm a little afraid sometimes. Ask them, like, what are you crushing on? Like, how did you get that texture? Like, you never know who would want to help you out.
It's just like I was saying, if you want to know something, ask somebody. Like, sometimes people are willing to tell. Sometimes people aren't. And that's okay. But
it's understandable too.
It's understandable if they don't. It's their prerogative, but a closed mouth don't get fed, right? So you never know what you can find out. I've been blessed so far having my YouTube channel and connecting with people. I haven't really had to venture out much and ask a lot of people different things, but I feel like I'm building relationships with people where if I needed to know something, I could ask, and then I won't have to try to figure it out by myself. But that's what the word community is about, and that's why we call it the YouTube community. You feel me? So that we can all branch and bite off of each other and share ideas and create interesting content. That's really the bottom line. We want to know what somebody who is successful in our community has done to become successful. And as Black YouTubers and people of color, we definitely need to share ideas and thoughts and things that you've learned and techniques, and we
gotta uplift each other. I'm not saying you gotta give away all the secrets. Everybody gotta learn for themselves, like, what to do. But like, if it's something that's not gonna harm you and your progression, you can give it to somebody else.
And that right there is a word, period. That we just need to remember in life. Okay, if it's not gonna hurt you to share information, why not share it? It's not going, like, helping somebody else get to where you are, or what if you help them and they surpass you? It's not, nobody will ever be you and you will never be them. So I get trying to profit off of so like with you, if you wanted to profit some way off of your knowledge, I completely understand not sharing it, because you're then going to want to sell your knowledge, or
if somebody has their own unique mix, they can't just give away the formula, because that's how they make bread. So like that kind of stuff, don't be asking people what their mix is that they sell. Generally
speaking, if somebody comes to you and says, I'm thinking about starting a channel myself, can you give me some starter tips? I don't see why not, I mean, so my tips for somebody starting out would be
find a niche within your niche, or however they say it. Like, if you're doing ASMR and you're crushing, are you one of those people who crushes chalk solely? Are you one of those people who does mass crushes and sleep aids? Or are you somebody who, find what it is? Do you just do really beautiful creations and they're small but they're beautiful? Like, find what it is that you do and be consistent with that. And for me, I haven't found a specific thing. I think my thing is probably like pretty stuff. Like, I don't know. I try to do pretty stuff.
I was
So,
because when I see these videos, if you guys go over to her channel and check her out, her crushes are very pretty. Not to say anyone else's aren't, because they do have pretty ones, but I have not seen any channel that actually puts as much effort into the display as you have. And they may be out there, but I haven't seen them. Like,
I've seen
the last one you just did, the little heart with that shit was lit. That shit was cute.
Well, thanks. I've seen people do that, and I took inspiration from other people. Shout out to ASMR Familia. She's very colorful and glittery, and I like her stuff. Shout out to Jodeci ASMR. I'm probably saying that wrong, Jodeci or Joe Destiny ASMR, but like, they do real pretty stuff, like, and not just them, a lot of people do. And that is one thing, like, people don't think about that part of the sensory. Like, you want to see something pretty, like how you eat with your eyes first. I crush with my eyes first.
Tell everybody where they can find you. Tell everybody what to look out for, if anything you look out for, and talk to your people.
Okay, so you can find me at crunchy_stuff_ASMR on Instagram and on YouTube. And look forward to my 400 subscriber crush. I already filmed it. I'm so excited. It's gonna be
subscribers. I know that's right. That's under 2 months.
I filmed it because I'm like super excited. Like, I'm just like, I filmed it early to keep myself motivated because I had a low in motivation. So it did pep me up a little bit because I enjoyed doing it. And I want to say thank you to everybody who subscribed, everybody who watches. Like, y'all are dope, and y'all are doing something huge for myself. Not even like followers or monetization and analytics and stuff. You're just doing something huge for me as a person. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye, Crunchy Crew.
All right, guys, so you know what time it is. We're going to get into the IG spotlight. All right, guys, so this is one of my favorite parts. Well, the whole show is my favorite, but this part, I love the IG spotlight because most of the time it features artists, it features the creatives, right? So this IG spotlight today is gonna go to a page called Afroazontoofficial. Azonto is a dance and music genre from Ghana. Just like most African dances, azonto involves knee bending and hip movements. The dance has effectively evolved from a few basic moves to miming actions such as ironing clothes, washing, driving boxes, praying, swimming, and etc. I found the page just by hashtagging black dancers, and it popped up pretty easy. I've been following this page now for about 5-6 months, and this page is lit. When I just want to get my fix of like dancing and good African music and culture, I go here. You guys are gonna love this page. The dancers are amazing. You can go and individually follow the dancers to the videos that you like. Go ahead and check some of these clips out from the page. so much. The episode is over, but don't fret. We have a whole season 2 to look forward to, okay, guys? So I'm going to be uploading on Mondays. I'm so excited to be back with this series. You guys already know what to do. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Hit the bell so that you'll be notified when I upload. I had a good time, guys. I'm so glad to be back and doing this. I miss this for real. I haven't ever stopped stalking the pages. I have not, but I have missed talking to you guys. Thank you for allowing me to do this. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I will see you next week on Monday. Have a great week. Woo! Love you guys. See you soon.